Well, U.S. Senator Al Franken is facing allegations of sexual assault. A radio news anchor is accusing the former comedian of groping her and kissing her without consent. She says the incident took place in 2006 before Franken became senator. Stephanie Skandaris is working on this story. So, Stephanie, what do we know about these allegations?
Well, Arthi, these brand new allegations were posted online by Leanne Tweeden. They took place, she says, during a tour to entertain U.S. troops in Afghanistan. The headliner was then comedian Al Franken. Tweeden says first Franken forced a kiss on her during a rehearsal for a skit. And then, well, there's a photo of what happened later. I'll show it to you there. That's Tweeden asleep and Franken groping her. Tweeden says she didn't even know this photo existed until she was home and actually looking through a CD of pictures that were supplied from the photographer on the tour. Well, online, Tweeden has responded saying this: "I couldn't believe it. He groped me without my consent while I was asleep. I felt violated all over again, embarrassed, belittled, humiliated. How dare anyone grab my breasts like this and think it's funny?" Well, Al Franken has actually just put out a lengthy statement responding. He apologizes to Leanne Tweeden, and he also says this: "I don't know what was in my head when I took that picture, and it doesn't matter. There's no excuse. I look at it now and I feel disgusted with myself. It isn't funny. It's completely inappropriate." Well, the reaction here has been swift, Arthi. The U.S. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says the Ethics Committee should investigate Franken, and Franken says he agrees and that he will cooperate.
And you know, Stephanie, speaking of Mitch McConnell, embattled Roy Moore remains defiant against the allegations and Republican leadership today. So what's the latest on that?
Well, Arthi, another 4 women have come forward accusing Roy Moore of sexual assault or misconduct when they were teenagers and Moore was in his 30s. Mitch McConnell says he believes those women, and McConnell is threatening to kick Moore out of the Senate if he actually manages to win the December special election in Alabama. Well, here's how Roy Moore is responding on Twitter. He says, "Dear Mitch McConnell, bring it on." No backing down there, Arthi, almost daring Mitch McConnell to take action. Well, now that Senate seat no longer seems like a sure thing for Moore. The polls suggest his support is slipping. Today, Roy Moore is at an event in Birmingham, and we'll be watching to see if he says anything there, Arthi.
All right, thanks for this, Stephanie.
You're welcome.